Gaffer, 3-0 victory over Aveley. Good night's work all round.
Yeah, huge credit to our team, to the players. They deserve all the credit, for such a fantastic performance. We knew it was going to be difficult coming at Aveley. Obviously, we played 2 games in 3 days or in 2 days, and it's important that we needed to freshen the team up, and each and every player knew their roles and responsibilities, and the balance of the team was quite right. And in terms of being effective, I thought that's as good as we've controlled the game. And we had to win individual battles and collectively. And then towards the end, the last 30 minutes, it became easier for us to show those patterns that we've been practicing behind the scenes. But it was important that we didn't just score 1 goal. It was important that we was ruthless, and our players were.
Yeah, and it's important, really, I think, in this stage, to be a bit more ruthless, because I think that's been our problem maybe in the last few games, that we haven't been at that quite clinical edge. But to win by 3 goals in that, it certainly makes it all worth it now, doesn't it, for all the chores, the points we've dropped in recent weeks.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, our players were disappointed with Saturday's draw, and today it was important that they all said to each other they're going to come out and do the business for Maidstone. And I thought there were some terrific patterns. There was a lot of pace up front in terms of Aaron Bledsoe, Wanja Smith, Papadopoulos, and Man Rush. They're a handful, those 4. And behind them, you had the likes of Sam Conn and welcome back Jordan Hicks. It's important that he got through 60+ minutes, but throughout at the back as well, we had the right balance in terms of organization. I like the way we was organized, and we knew if we didn't make any mistakes, the only way we was going to concede was if we switched off. And I love the concentration from the team, and it allowed the attacking players to be quite ruthless, relentless in terms of the press as well. But more importantly, it was a composure and the switch of play that hurt Aveley, and we talked about it, we analysed it, and the boys have gone out and they've executed a perfect game plan.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I think the fact is that we've managed the game a bit better than we have done. I think that's clearly been that lessons have clearly been learned from Saturday very quickly, and the fact second half we managed the game superbly.
Yeah, at halftime we spoke about game management. We said we've been in this position several times, and it's about, again, always talk about 3 quarters, making sure the first 15 minutes we are very effective. We are dominant in both boxes, but more importantly aerially. And we shouldn't lose concentration and not drop our levels by 5% like we did on Saturday. So the boys have gone out today. At one stage, it looked a little bit flat in the second half, but then we had a chance. We had a chat on the sideline with the players and said, listen, if we up our game, we'll go and get 2 goals in this half or 3 more goals, because it's there for us. And they've gone out and they've pushed themselves a little bit harder in terms of more efforts. As you could see, towards the end, it became easier, so we could make substitutions because the game was secured. But really effective from the group of players today.
And it's an absolute bonus as well, getting a result like this ahead of what was a bit of a break we've got now. Obviously, we're not involved this Saturday, and obviously we've got another free week in between. What do you sort of do with the players in that sort of period?
No, the players need to, like I've said, it's all about the balance between recovering and training. We've been playing lots of games, and especially away from home, and we have to ensure that the squad is fresh. So players are players who get lots of rest time. It's important for them. It's important for their psychology, because, like again, in the environment, we understand when to obviously take away, the technicality or the physicality in terms of the training loading. But more importantly, the players need to gain psychologically in terms of freeing them up and letting them have a bit of fun, while still having an eye on Truro City, which is going to be our next fixture. But the players deserve a little bit of downtime, and we'll give them that downtime so they can be fresh for when we are ready to compete against a good side in Truro.
Well, thanks for your time, Gaffer. We'll catch up again soon.
Thank you.